Good day everyone. The Boeing 787 Dreamliner is a long-range, wide-body, twin-engine commercial airplane developed by Boeing. It is made primarily of composite materials, which makes it lighter and more fuel-efficient than similar planes of its size. In the recent weeks, Boeing have been facing problems with the 787 Dreamliner, and it could be dangerous for the company, and we're going to talk about it. Airlines like the Boeing 787 Dreamliner for several reasons. One is fuel efficiency. The Dreamliner's use of composite materials and advanced engines make it much more fuel efficient than similar planes of its size, resulting in lower fuel costs for airlines. Another one is passenger comfort. The 787 features larger windows, higher cabin humidity levels, and a lower cabin altitude, all of which are designed to make the flying experience more comfortable for passengers, and there are many other factors. But why is this plane becoming a hazard? Boeing has hit the brakes on 787 Dreamliner deliveries yet again, this time due to a fuselage-related issue. Although the plane manufacturer has referred to it as an analysis error, it still caused quite a stir, causing its shares to plummet by almost 3%. Despite this, Boeing assures the public that there's no need to panic, as the problem poses no immediate danger to the in-service fleet. This hiccup comes after a previous year-long halt in deliveries due to production faults, making the situation a case of "not again" for the troubled aircraft. The fate of Boeing's 787 Dreamliner deliveries now lies in the hands of the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, who must be entirely convinced that the issue at hand has been fully resolved before the deliveries can continue. The FAA has also indicated that it's working in tandem with Boeing to assess whether any corrective measures are necessary for the planes that have already been delivered. It's a high-stakes game of trust and accountability, with the aviation industry holding its breath as to whether the Dreamliner will ultimately soar or stumble. Despite the recent hiccup with the 787 Dreamliner, Boeing has provided a reassuring message to its customers and the public, stating that there's currently no need to worry about safety concerns for the in-service fleet. However, the impact on near-term deliveries cannot be ignored, and the company is keeping a close eye on the FAA's lead. Although the issue may have caused a delay in deliveries, Boeing remains optimistic that its production and delivery outlook for the year will remain unchanged. It's a reminder that even the most innovative and advanced technologies can experience setbacks, but the aviation industry always strives to rise to the challenge. This is not the only time that the 787 faced issues. In May 2021, the FAA put the brakes on Boeing's 787 deliveries due to the discovery of production flaws and unease regarding Boeing's inspection methods. The situation was certainly not flying high, but things were about to get even more turbulent. In February 2022, the FAA declared that Boeing would not be allowed to self-certify the completion of each 787 aircraft. It was a tough pill to swallow for the aircraft manufacturer, who had previously been granted this privilege for their planes. But the FAA's stance showed that they were not going to let anything slip by without rigorous scrutiny, ultimately putting the safety of passengers and crews at the forefront of their actions. The FAA has been keeping a close eye on Boeing's 787 Dreamliner aircraft, resulting in a significant change to its airworthiness sign-off process. No longer able to rely on Boeing's self-certification for completion, the FAA has taken on the responsibility of completing the final airworthiness sign-off for each individual 787 aircraft. This marks a major shift in approach, similar to how the FAA has been handling all Boeing 737 MAX aircraft since the Lion Air and Ethiopian Airlines crashes. The Dreamliner debacle caused quite a stir, with not a single delivery made by Boeing for more than a year, leaving airlines around the world like American Airlines in the US and Vistara in India to revise their plans accordingly. The stakes were high during a recent earnings call by Boeing's chief financial officer, Brian West, as he addressed the topic on everyone's minds, the Dreamliner production. While acknowledging that it will take some time to ramp up production, West remained optimistic, stating that the company still hopes to deliver 70 to 80 Dreamliners to customers this year. It's a bold ambition, considering the recent setbacks that have plagued the Dreamliner, but Boeing seems determined to get back on track and keep the momentum going. The aviation industry is watching closely, eager to see if this ambitious goal can become a reality.